Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Chris with Willis Family Reptiles. Sorry I haven't been posting a whole lot lately. Been a lot going on. I actually had a handful of videos, just me checking on the eggs, good news and bad news. And I got a few recorded, I just never got around to editing and posting them, so instead I'm going to post this one. So first off, I had some problems. About 2 weeks ago, I was getting nervous that there wasn't enough moisture in with the eggs, because the side of the tub that the incubator is a little bit warmer on seemed like it was starting to kind of dry out just a little bit, like it wasn't as moist as the other side, and I was concerned about it, so I added a little water. Not much, just a little. A week goes by and I started to see something, and I wasn't sure what it was mold, and it spread very rapidly, and you're going to see it in a minute when I show you the eggs. I'm thinking that it might have unfortunately killed a couple of the eggs, sadly enough. I'm thinking what I might go ahead and do is cut the clutch. They just started pipping this morning, the first one pipped. I might cut the clutch and move the eggs to a new incubator box. Only the ones that are alive, the ones that didn't make it, they wouldn't be put in the new incubator. See if maybe that helps spread the, or stop the spread of the mold. I did take the 3 that were the worst and kind of pull them apart from the other 3 and kind of keep them on a gap between them and the incubator. Let's see. I did want to mention, I actually have a new friend who I didn't intend to have. I work in an apartment complex. I'm sure I've mentioned at some point. I go around, I have to do the evictions with the sheriff. I found an abandoned turtle. A little baby red-eared slider. Was not prepared for one, but what he was being kept in was this little beta tank right here. The camera is kind of almost making it look like it's bigger than it is, but I mean, that's sunglasses for size comparison. That's what he was in. No kind of lighting, heating, nothing like that. Water, dirty, dingy as could be. Can almost guarantee it was tap water. What I have him in right now isn't much better, but it's a temporary. I just got him last night, and I had to wait until today to verify that the owner wasn't going to come and demand legal right to it, because they have 24 hours to do that. I'm going to go out later on today and get him some supplies, get him in a tank, get him, you know, the little stuff you can buy to clean the water out, that or just buy a jug of, a couple jugs of the distilled water, one or the other. Anyways, yeah, let me go ahead and show him to you. He likes to hide under this little tree. I'm going to get him the proper furniture and all that good stuff. He's literally just in here as a temporary, so don't be upset with me if he's not in ideal situations. He's actually right there. Don't know if you can see him too well. I can't really see the screen. I got the phone turned around from me now. So, yeah. I'll be going out and getting him some stuff to set up today. And I think I mentioned it a second ago, but the first egg in the clutch pipped today. So let's go check that out. And I know who at least one of the sires is. There was 2 possible. I still don't know if it's dual sire or if it's only the one. But Hiemdal got to her because this is a piebald. Stoked about that. I've already taken him out like 3 times this morning, so I'm gonna, or no, twice this morning, not 3 times. This will be the 3rd time, so I'm gonna make it quick. Hopefully I can get the camera to show inside the egg. I didn't cut any extra yet. I'll do that after work today. But the hole he made is just big enough I can see inside of. Let me get the camera turned around here. Can I do that without having to stop recording? No, I'll have to stop recording. Okay, as I mentioned, I had mold spread, and it spread quick. And I'm worried these eggs aren't going to make it. These 3 over here seem to be doing a little better, though that has gotten worse. Yesterday it was nowhere near like that. Yesterday it looked better than this one did, honestly. Alright, so this is the one that's pipped so far. Let me grab something here, and hopefully the camera will be able to pick up enough for y'all to see inside. As you can see, there's the snake head. Definite markings there, but if you look, he's sitting on top of scales with no markings, just all white. So there's definitely a piebald in there. At the current angle that I can see him, does not look like he's a pastel pied, but I'll see more later. Like I said, what I intend to do is after work, since they've started pipping, is I'm going to go ahead and cut the clutch. I'll probably record that. They're actually only on day 50, but one started pipping. The rest of them look like they're safe to cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the clutch. Any that are live and viable snakes are going to get moved into another tub, a separate tub in the incubator. Any that have died due to the mold will not be moved over. I'm really hoping that these guys over here survive, but I'm not sure as of right now. It literally happened so quick. 2 weeks ago, I added a little bit of water, about a week, maybe a week and a couple days at most. I saw the first signs of mold, and from there, it spread to being that bad. Like I said, it's been about a week, maybe a little over a week, since I started noticing definite mold. I had, prior to that, seen a couple spots. I think I had mentioned it in a couple of my previous videos, and there's a good chance that might have been some mold. Don't mind that, just a trash can from when I was cleaning. So, yeah. Okay, so some of y'all that have followed some of my earlier clutch videos might have noticed that I'd seen a couple little spots that I thought were possibly mold from maybe water dripping down. So it's possible that they already had the mold and that it just spread rapidly once I added the little bit of water. Maybe that water I added had nothing to do with it. It just got to the point it started spreading rapidly just because of the growth inside the egg. I don't know. I'm going to do some more research on that, and I'm going to do everything I can to try and prevent it in the future. I considered doing the athlete's foot stuff on it. I really didn't want to because of mixed reviews. Some people were saying it worked great. Other people were saying once they start pipping and they have access to chemicals, bad deal. I was actually thinking about adding it today because it's gotten so bad and I didn't want it to spread anymore. But then the one egg pipped this morning, so what I'm going to do instead is just like I said, I'm going to cut the clutch this afternoon. I'm going to separate the eggs that are alive and viable and from any that may have died and put them in a completely different box and hope that it prevents the spread of any mold. I can't guarantee that it will, but I can hope that it does. I'm going to do a little bit more research when I go back to my office too. I got a little more running around to do before I make it back there. But I'm going to research it and see if there's any recommendations on that. But yeah, that's going to be about it. I'll be posting another video later where I will give y'all an update on the clutch. Once I've cut the clutch, I'll probably record me cutting. It'll be my first time, obviously. And how I separate them and whatnot. If all the eggs made it, any, snakes other than that one made it, if any passed away or not. I'm going to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. Also, I'm going to show the update on the turtle once I get him set up. It might not be on the same video, it might be later. But I am going to get the turtle into something different. I got a tank I got to go pick up and get cleaned. It'll be good enough to last the turtle for a while. I don't know exactly what size it is. It's more for fish. It's taller rather than wide, but it does have a decent space in it. Much better than what he's got for now, and it'll last him a little while. Anyways, point being, I'm going to get him in that. I got to check the filter. It's got 2 different filter systems with that tank, and I'm uncertain if either one of them are working, and if so, if not, what do they need, etc., etc. So I'm going to be looking into that. If I need to replace the filter altogether, I'll do that. Get him an in-tank heater. Basically, get him everything that he needs, lights and all that good stuff, and get him set up. And once I have all that set up and ready to go, I will make a video about it. Anyways, y'all take care. Please like, subscribe. If y'all have any experience whatsoever dealing with eggs, mold, any ideas of what caused it, what could have prevented it from spreading, anything like that, please let me know in the comments. Because this is something I don't want to happen again. Like I've said, it's my first clutch, first time breeding, all that. I'm still learning, so as much advice as y'all can give me, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great day.